Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Virginia iRacing League. It's the ViRL Weekly Series of Hanks Hardware 145 here at North Wilkesboro, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Boy, I tell you, I feel like we've been here on spring break or something, and but now we're back, man. So some of the guys, they've been out on vacation and stuff, so everybody's back and ready to get going, and we're ready to bring it to you here on Rice Motorsports TV. And now qualifying is going on. The AI cars, they're going out first, and we'll ride along with the human drivers. They are done. And let's give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, JS Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. And the last race that we had was at Langley Speedway. Andy Costello put on a clinic there, folks, and came away with the win. Paul Bajanic came away in that second position. And as we know, the driver standings, Chris Page, he's still in the lead. Ronnie Outlaw is in the second position there. And you know what? I'm wondering, I'm going to have to go look at something. I'm wondering if that's a different graphic than it's supposed to be. I got the funny feeling. I'm not sure if that's the right, that might be the right graphic for the street stocks. I'm going to have to go check that. But all the AI cars, they're finishing up their qualifying runs here right now, and as soon as they're done, let's see who's on track right now. Now the car on track right here, now that's Corey Bradley, and he just got bumped by Terrell Rice, but Corey, he's actually races in real life just like some of the other guys do, and I went ahead and added him here. Now His car actually looks very similar to that. There's some kind of glitch going on with iRacing where it won't let you load a custom paint for the AI cars. But as soon as they get that squared away, we'll get his car looking like it's supposed to. It's very close, actually, to what it's just the white needs to be in a different part there. Right now, he's sitting P2 there in the qualifying. Terrell Rice currently in that P1 position, 20.891, his best time. Sir Oliver just took over the second position, 20.935. And let me see something here. Oh, I see what's going on here. They should be coming in, should be wrapping up their laps here. Let me look at something here. Yeah, they get 2 laps, 2 hot laps, and as we usually see, they come out there together, and it kind of looks like they're racing, but they're actually putting down their qualifying times. Larry Rice is currently P4 with a 21.049. They have slowed down just well, some of them have slowed down. We saw in practice. We saw a lot of cars. Every time was in the 20-second bracket. There was about half a second between the fastest and the slowest. So yeah, this could get very interesting out here. And we still have, let's see, I think all the ad cars are just about wrapping up. I see Oliver Stevens there. Might be wrapping up his, this may be his final hot lap here. He's on track, and Ashton Rice already coming in. P4 at the moment, Clay Rice. I think he's coming down on pit road. And so that'll be it for the AI cars. So now we'll get ready to get the human drivers going here. Paul Bajanic, he's on pit road. There's Andy Costello right behind him. And who's going to be out first? Looks like it's going to be the number 3 there, Paul Bajanic. Back fresh from vacation, Mr. In-N-Out Burger himself. Coming around to start his first qualifying lap here. Clock is running for the number 3. I did notice the AI cars, they're running those new street stock chassis. There's 2 more that were released by iRacing. Janik goes P3 on his first hot lap, 20.876. Coming around now to wrap up his qualifying, trying to improve on that 3rd position there as he comes to the stripe. Let's see, does he move up the order? And yes, he does. Where does he go? Pole position, 20.467 for Paul Bajanik. Next up is Andy Kosilova out of New York here. And going around now, this should be his first hot lap, I would believe. It's maybe the end of his first hot lap. Let's see if he gets a time as he crosses the stripe. And yes, he does. And boy, he goes to pole position. Wow, 20.306. Andy Kosilova trying to pick up where he left off at Langley. Trying to see improve on that 20.306 as he wraps up his qualifying. Yes, he does. 20.171. Strong qualifying there for Andy Kosilova. Now, Ron Walters, there he is. He finally made it out. Okay. Had some technical difficulties a little earlier, trying to get himself situated there. And he'll be the last one heading on out. Walters making his way around now, starting his first hot lap. We'll see what he gets first time around when he crosses the stripe here, trying to beat a 20.17 set by Andy Kosilova. Well, that is a blistering time here. Right now, he's P2 with a 20.397. Almost a full 3/10 behind Kosilova. Coming around now, trying to ease onto that power, trying to improve, trying to get that pole position. And but unfortunately, he does not improve his time. So it looks like he'll start in that 2nd position. So that'll do it for qualifying there. So we'll get ready to roll the session over to the warm-up session, and we'll take a break and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Hanks Hardware 145 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
At North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into 2nd position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back here with the Hanks Hardware 145 coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Now, I was right. That graphic that I had up, that was actually from a different series here with the VIRL. Now, let's bring up those actual standings for the street stocks. And Ron Walters, he is holding on to a 5-point lead ahead of Chris Page. And you can see Paul Bajanic moved up 5 spots into that 5th position. Now, of course, we didn't have any racing for the last couple of weeks, so everything kind of stayed the way they were. Andy Kosalova, he did have that win at Langley, and so that moved him up to the 11th position there. But now we're going to see, and Andy, he's looking pretty stout out there tonight, so we'll see what he does here tonight. A little bit of time left before we go green, so we'll take a moment and pause for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, we're back. It is time to go racing here, and let's take a look at that starting grid. On the pole, we've got Andy Kosalova, Ron Walters right next to him. In the 3rd position, we have Paul Bajanic. 4th will be Sarah Oliver. In the 5th position, Clay Rice. Well, Rice 6th. The 7th will be Oliver Stevens. 8th position, Corey Bradley. 9th is Ashton Rice. Matt Holden rounds out your top 10. They have Chris Page in the 11th position. And, of course, yours truly, I'm not racing, I'm the broadcaster. But get going here. What a beautiful night for racing, folks. Air temperature 84 degrees. Winds 2 miles an hour. Track temperature 86 degrees. Not bad. This is race number 1 of the week here with the street stocks. And of course, they're running the 40% fuel. They have 2 sets of tires that they start with, plus 1 additional set. 3 green, white checker attempts for 145 laps at this half-mile facility. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. Getting ready for the green flag to drop here. And they castle over, ready to get them going. Pace car should be coming down pit road this time around. And I see the pace car down on pit road. He's getting ready to pull in. There he goes. Need a green flag. We got it, and we're racing here at North Wilkesboro. Coslo's off and running. Ron Walters, look at this. Oh boy, look at this pack back here, folks. Paul Bajanic, he was able to get out of that congestion there. But things are really tight back there behind them. Ray Rice in that 3rd position there. Ron Walters now in the 4th spot. But boy, they're really tight behind him though. Sarah Oliver in that 6th position. And the castle over, turning the fast laps, just about 1.3 seconds ahead of 2nd place Paul Bajanic already. Lap 3 of 145. So now they're getting themselves all sorted out here, get into a rhythm. That's the main thing that they have to do there is get into a rhythm there and start turning some consistent laps. Walter's still back in the 5th position, having a nice battle there with the 33, Oliver Stevens. Kosilova gap is holding at about 1.75 seconds. Paul Bajanic getting into swing of things here. Remains in that 2nd position. And they will have to keep these tires alive for a good portion of the race here. I'd say now if they were to split it right down the middle, I'd say about maybe 73 laps or something like that. Ron Walters now back to that 7th position. Got Holden closing in on him. And that's one of the new street stock cars. iRacing just released its 2 different chassis. iRacing released them last Tuesday, I believe it was. Or Monday evening. I guess it depends on where you are in the world, what time it came out. Matt Holden trying to take a look down on the inside of the 99. Walters battling to hold on to that 7th position. Paul Bajanic, no pressure from behind, 1.3 seconds between him and the 12 there, Clay Rice. Kosilova now just over 2 seconds. So he's getting on with the program here. But he might, let's see, he's not anywhere close to catching the tail end of the field. He's about half a lap behind, or should I say ahead of the tail end of the field. That would be Chris Page right on the other side of the track. Right now he's battling with the 49 there, Ashton Rice, for position. Hasn't quite made that pass yet. Ron Walters, man, he is struggling a bit out there. He's really, you know, I tell you, the one thing that was going on with Ron, you know, he had a little technical difficulty there, and he had to switch monitors, but it's not the normal size monitor that he normally runs. And so, boy, I tell you, that could be making things look a little awkward for him there. Corey Bradley right behind the 99. And actually, Bradley moves into that 8th spot. He just gets past Walters, and there's Walters right there. And he drops back to that 9th position. So right now, Ron Walters now, a lot of times you do see him at the beginning of a race. He does kind of lay back a bit. You know, he may not necessarily be all the way at the back, but we've definitely seen a lot of times where he will be further back in the field. Meanwhile, up towards the front, Paul Bajanic, he continues to race along. Nice gap between him and Clay Rice. That gap now just over 2 seconds. But boy, he's 3 seconds behind Andy Kosilova. And Andy, he's just out for a Sunday drive here. Yeah, he does have Ashton Rice about a little over 6.5 seconds down the road. It'll still be a little while before he actually catches the 49. And Andy's definitely doing well, hustling that car around North Wilkesboro. Walters, he's still in the 9th spot. I started to say he was chasing Corey Bradley. Bradley's having a battle there with the 25, Matt Holden, trying to get past on that high side. And boy, they're going door to door. It looks like he'll pull out that pass there. So Bradley up to the 7th position. A little further up the order, Sarah Oliver running out in that 5th spot. A little bit of pressure there from Terrell Rice, not a whole lot. He's trying to close in here. Put a little bit more pressure there on that 7-8 machine. Hold on up the order. Paul Bajanic continues. Nice gap just now. He's almost right in the middle between first place Kosilova and 3rd place Clay Rice. 3.5 seconds behind Kosilova and just about 3 seconds ahead of the number 12 Rice. So he's shaking off some rust a little bit as well, but not doing too bad. Andy Kosilova, well, I tell you, now he's got really good pace, and I believe this is only his 2nd race. And I think he missed the season opener. Of course, we postponed the last 2 races because of folks being out of town and everything. But man, imagine where he'd be point-wise if he had been in the races that he missed up to this point. But he could find himself moving up the order here as we start lap 25. Looking for now, Ron Walters. He has actually fallen all the way back to the 11th position, back there with the 49 Ashton Rice, 15 there of Chris Page. So I don't know if Ron is struggling, or is he just trying to, just survive here for a little while. It doesn't seem like the car is getting away from him or anything. And like I was saying about that monitor, the field of view could be messing with him just a little bit, and that's a very important thing to a driver. We can't see it from our onboard camera shot here, but from the driver's perspective, what he sees, and that can be adjusted by every driver. They can adjust their field of view. If we did, there's a, let me see if I can find it here. There's an action that's called cockpit. That's somewhat what Ron Walters sees when he's racing, but now that may be exactly what he's seeing right now. I don't know. I would think it would be zoomed in a little bit more than that, but even with that small monitor, it still probably looks a little smaller than what he's used to. So he may have to deal with that tonight. May not be performing at his absolute best. He gets back up to that 9th position though. No, none too soon, because boy, look at Andy Kosilova. He's catching the tail end of the field now, trying to make his way past the 15 there. Chris Page, Ashton Rice, just ahead of Page in that 10th position. Page goes a lap down as Kosilova he almost got into the 49. He's trying to go around on the high side. Boy, man, that's a tight squeeze going down the backstretch. Kosilova trying to make his way past. Boy, it looked like the 15 grabbed a little curve there. He's off the pace a little bit. Kosilova does make it past those two, so that's 2 cars down. Not on the lead lap now. The next car would be Ron Walters. I know Ron doesn't want to go a lap down, but I mean, Kosilova has some really good pace. You can see him definitely closing in on the 99. Walters trying to stay on that lead lap. The lap 33 now of 145. Oh, and he grabbed a little bit of curb there, and he's in the grass, but he's able to continue. And we do stay green. Now, he did go a lap down. He's still in the 9th position, but he is, right now, he's effectively in the lucky dog position. But that will only last until Andy Kosilova catches more cars. Next up would be the 41 there, Corey Bradley. So Kosilova, he's got a good gap there now, and it's only one car that he has to deal with this particular time around. That was getting a little hairy there for a moment, dealing with the 49 and the 15, but he got through there okay. The curbs here at North Wilkesboro, they're kind of vicious. It's a little bit of a raised curb. It's not like a lot of racetracks. You just have the yellow line down at the bottom of the track, and there's a little bit of track apron there, but you have a serious curb. Passing over down on the inside, trying to make a move. Bradley trying to fight off that pass and stay on the lead lap. Catching some of these AI drivers, catching is one thing, passing is another. Kosilova, he went way wide that time, had to gather it up to keep from going into the wall as he races down the backstretch here. Nice battle here. Bradley trying to stay on that lead lap. Kosilova, once again, he's definitely working that high side as far as passing is concerned. And he got a good drive off the corner that time, and Bradley does go down a lap. But Kosilova now has lapped up to 7 cars now on the lead lap. Matt Holden would be the next car all about Terrell Rice. Paul Bajanic, he remains in that in second position. Boy, now he's trying to work through the tail end of the field. Boy, he's got Clay Rice right on his tail, also trying to get through there as well. Wow, this is it could be a little hairy here, but he does get through okay. Clay Rice himself trying to work past Ron Walters. The number 12, Clay Rice, he's not, he is on the lead lap, but Ashton Rice in the 49 is not, along with, let's see, the 33 Oliver Stevens are also on the lead lap. So we got a mixture of cars here. Lap down, and Ron Walters is one of those cars that's a lap down. And he's actually battling with the 49 there, Ashton Rice, for that position. And trying to, but he does have a lead lap car right behind him. It looks like the 49's kind of got the 12 blocked in there a little bit. Walters trying to get a good drive off the corner there. Just can't seem to get the momentum in the turn there and have a good run off the corner, at least not yet anyway. Also trying to make the pass on the high side. Now that time it looked like he got a good run coming off the turn 2. And but he's having to check up a little bit in 3 and 4. Ashton Rice almost gets back by him once again. Excuse me. We're at lap 46 now. Andy Kosilova. The gap is, wow, I tell you, that gap, let's see. Uh-oh. Looks like Paul Bajanic might have had a little spin. He went off track and came back on track. Let's go back and take a look, see if we can see what happened there. And so there's Paul trying to get past the 15 there, Chris Page. And, oh, they got together, and he locked it down quick, and no contact either with the wall or other cars. Well, I tell you, he was able to save that and continue on. Good reaction there from Paul Bajanic, but it did cost him a few positions. Now back to the 5th spot as Sarah Oliver gets past him in that 78 car. So now he has to work his way back up to that 2nd position. He's got a long ways to go, so definitely can do it. Now Paul, he's in the 5th position, and I tell you what, he's almost 3/4 of a lap behind Andy Kosilova. Kosilova, he's not up in the standings. I tell you, we still have a few more races to go. I don't know if mathematically he could still be able to catch these guys, but he's definitely doing everything he can to try to close the gap here. I think right now he's in 10th or 11th in the standings, and I don't think mathematically he could catch him, but he's definitely on his way to maybe racking up a 2nd win here in the league. Oliver Stevens, you see how far back he's in the 2nd position. Clay Rice a little bit further back behind him than the 78 of Oliver, with Paul Bajanic right there trying to challenge for that position. Now they're coming up on the 99 of Ron Walters as well. Oh, boy, that was a major slide there for Paul Bajanic, but he was able to hold on to it. Getting closer to that 78, also getting close to that 99 there, Ron Walters as well. And now he dives down on the inside of the 99. Walters kind of goes up there a little bit high. He leaves room for the 3 to get through there. That wasn't a change in position though. He's racing with the 78 there, Sarah Oliver, 4th position. Where is Andy Kosilova in all of this? There he is right there. He's not quite where they are yet, but he's kind of getting there. He's only a couple of turns away. Paul Bajanic would love to be able to get past Oliver, and then a couple of more cars up ahead, people like Ashton Rice there, to act as a buffer between him and your race leader there, Andy Constable. Continue now, lap 57. Kosalova, he got past Matt Holden there, and he is just making his way around the track here. That gap now just about 9 seconds ahead of second place Oliver Stevens. And nobody has stopped for tires yet. Knowing that they're going to have to go, definitely have to go at least halfway, get that fresh set on. And boy, I tell you, we could almost go flag to flag here. Green flag all the way. You see Stevens himself is not both far ahead of the leader, about half a lap really. Clay Rice not too far behind Stevens, and there's Paul Bajanic. He did get past Sarah Oliver. Now he's trying to get past the 49 there, Ashton Rice. That's not for position, but he's definitely trying to get a little bit of real estate between him and the 93 of Andy Constable. So now he's clear both Ashton Rice and Sarah Oliver. I think that's Terrell Rice behind them. And now he also got himself back up into the 4th position. So one more step up to the podium. Just over 2.5 seconds behind the 15 there. Well, at this page, that's not for position. He's chasing the 12 of Clay Rice, but he still has a little ways to go. More like, I'd say around 8 seconds or so. And we're starting to inch a little bit closer to the halfway point. Andy Constable, clear ground right now, clear track. Just over 4 seconds ahead of Ashton Rice and Sarah Oliver. And I think they're battling for position there. Actually, that isn't for position. My correction there, because Ashton, she's not on the lead lap, but Oliver is in that 5th position. We still have we have 6 cars on the lead lap. It's Oliver and Rice going back and forth with it. The 98 of Terrell Rice, that is for a position. Trying to get ahead of that 78 car. And he does move into the 5th spot. But only just. Oliver's right there. And Konsalova isn't too far behind. Now 10 seconds ahead of Oliver Stevens. Stevens still a good, well, I'd say about half a lap, almost exactly half a lap behind your race leader there, Andy Konsalova. Paul Bajanic. That gap now, I'd say about maybe 6 seconds or so between him and 3rd place Clay Rice. So he's pedaling hard, trying to catch that number 12 car. Oh no, Ron Walters went off track. Not a good, and it looked like he might have just went on the curb. Looks like he's okay from what we can see. Let's see what happened. He might have just he might have did the same thing that Paul did. There he is, racing behind Matt Holden there, and he got into the back of the 25, and he skirted the grass there a little bit himself, and Yeah, basically did the same thing he did before and was able to keep on going. So good recovery there for the 99, Ron Walters. But of course oh no, now it's really getting away from him. Oh, and he went down in the grass. And boy, I tell you, Ron Walters, he is really struggling here tonight, folks. Oh, he's going to bring out a caution if he's not carrying it. It does trigger a caution. Pace car is out, and Kosilova goes by, but does he go another lap down? Or Kosilova hadn't passed him before the caution came out, but he hasn't been collected by the pace car either, because I think the pace car is behind Ron Walters. And there's Andy Kosilova making his way down pit road. Stevens also coming in. Clay Rice coming in. Paul Bajanic, I imagine he'll be coming in as well. No, he's going to stay out. Surprisingly, he's going to stay out. Not sure why, but that's his strategy. Now they don't have a bonus point for leading a lap this season, but right now he is in the lead. We're on lap 71, pretty much, and boy, now he's entering pit road. Quite the traffic jam here. Kosilova still on pit road. I thought he would have been gone by now. And oh no, I hope he didn't get speeding or something. He's sitting there. Wow, this could change things here a little bit. Okay, he's done. He might have just been getting fuel in the car. That might have been what it was. You know, these aren't like the stock cars. It takes a little while. They don't. Pit crews aren't as quick as like NASCAR, cup cars and whatnot. He's putting that extra set of tires on. And now trying to get it full of fuel. There's Kosilova going by. At least it's happening under caution. And Bajanic, he's ready to go, trying to get that tank completely full. Bradley going by, Chris Page going by, and he's off and back onto the track. In that 6th position. I think he kind of lost some spots there. Where's Ron Walters? He's back in 11th here. So a really tough night for the number 99, Ron Walters. And Andy, he'll be leading them to the green flag once again. Lights are out on the pace car. I'm not sure what's going on there. He went past the pace car. I think it might have been some kind of iRacing glitch or something, as everybody's going past the pace car for some reason, and not exactly sure why. But I think the pace car is trying to get everybody situated on the proper lap here. iRacing trying to sort things out, because just about everybody is on the lead lap. Oh, we got a green flag, so we are racing. I was thinking they were that because the pace car was still on track. That was weird. Because it looked like they were racing past the pace car when it went green. And Andy Kosilova, he got a huge jump, 1.4 seconds ahead of Oliver Stevens. Clay Rice in the 3rd spot. Terrell Rice is 4th. Sarah Oliver in the 5th position. Followed by the number 3 there, Paul Bajanic, who's quite a ways back, battling with Chris Page. And that is not for position, though. Page is a lap down. Bajanic is on the lead lap in that 6th position. Andy Kosilova kind of picking up where he left off at. Almost just about at a 2-second gap between him and 2nd place Oliver Stevens. And we're just past the halfway point now. Clay Rice moving on into that second position. Now lap 80 of 145. There's your leader, Clay Rice, 2.8 seconds behind the 93. And it's almost, Rice is like he's trying to mount an attack here, trying to close that gap between him and the 93 there, Andy Kosilova. We're a little further back, Attic still in that sixth position. You got the lap car, Ron Walters in front of him, battling with Sarah Oliver, trying to get that fifth position. I tell you, they got just saw him tap the wall there just a little bit. They really got a fight on their hands tonight with the AI cars. Ouch. Oh, I just hit my funny bone. That just feels so good when that happens. So let's go back and find Ron here. There's Ron. I tell you, he's a trooper, man. I tell you, he is just hanging in there. He's just soldiering along. I wonder if the track is just really slick to him tonight. Because you don't see Ron just really out of shape now. He was on vacation as well, so he might be a little rusty here tonight. And so we'll be back here tomorrow night with the late models, and you know the cars are only going to get faster as the week goes on. So we'll see what happens. Clay Rice, that gap is now 4.4 seconds. Still in that second spot. Oliver Stevens right behind him, followed by the 98 there, Terrell Rice. A little further back, Sarah Oliver still in that fifth spot, being chased by the number 3 there, Paul Bajanic. And it's almost as if it's all that Paul can do, just to maybe try to keep up with the 78 there, Sarah Oliver. Andy Kosilova not having that problem. Here he is making a move on the high side there, trying to get up there, trying to get a good run off of turn 2 as they go down the back stretch. Let's see if he can make that stick. Going through turns 3 and 4. Oliver, she's way down low, but I think Bajanic has it now in the 5th position. Well, I tell you, it's been a lot of work to get that one spot. He'd love to try to see if he can grab a podium first race back from vacation. But we have 55 laps for him to try to do it. And that's a fairly good amount of time, even for short track racing. Because now they don't have any more tires. They've used their one and only second set of tires. Kosilova, he's just getting with the program here. Got past, who was that? That was Matt Holden. So Holden, he's now in the lucky dog position. Comes around now, starts lap 93. Bajanic, I tell you, he can. He's passed Sarah Oliver before, but he can barely get away from that 78 car. I mean, she has been hounding him all race long. He's definitely trying to see if he can pick off a couple of more spots, if possible. About almost 1.5 seconds behind of the 98th Terrell race. And that is for position. Second and third place are directly there in front of him. That's Terrell Rice in the dark car, and in the green car, that's Clay Rice. With the 33, Oliver Stevens ahead of him. So that's second, third, and fourth directly in front of Paul Bajanic. You know, sometimes it's a little different when you can see your opponent, the guy that you're chasing. It's almost like it's a target. And that can, in some weird kind of way, it gives you this reference or this focal point. Something gives you something to focus on so that you can really see what's going on, you know, gauge how you're doing and see if you're actually catching the guy that you're trying to, you know, that you're battling. Oh, hang on to it, Paul. And oh no, trying so hard, and guess what? And Sarah Oliver once again gets past, and he gets to going once again. But boy, the 78, and now he may end up spending the rest of the race trying to catch the 78 once again. Paul Bajanic, he's now in that 6th position, and the cars behind him that they're not for position. That would be Matt Holden, who's a little bit further back. And he has race leader Andy Kosalova in front of him. So Kosalova, he's about to put Ron Walters another lap down. Walters showing 3 laps down at the moment. We're at lap 100 of 145. And there goes Kosalova now. Going to squeeze past the 99 there, Ron Walters. So Kosalova here will be running into some more traffic. Let's find Paul Bajanic. There he is in that 6th position. Oliver is a good 7 seconds down the road here. So, yeah, that's going to be a tall order for him to catch the 78 now. And don't look, because the race leader is only about maybe a straightaway behind you. He's got a bit of traffic to deal with right now. Corey Bradley, Ashton Rice down on the inside. He's trying to get both of them down. This time he's trying to pass on the inside. Oh, careful. And boy, he makes the pass happen. Picks off 3 cars as he starts lap 104. Now we have, looks like we have 6 cars on the lead lap. Paul Bajanic, he is on the tail end of the lead lap. There he is right there, your race leader right behind him. There he is coming into the frame there now. Andy Kosalova. So Paul right now is just doing everything to keep that car on track. And Andy Kosalova, we're lap 106 now as he crosses the stripe. And I would say that he has things well under control. He made some nifty passes there. He was doing a lot of passing on the high side, but that time made a run down on the inside. Oh, and I think that might have been a spin there for Kosalova. Not Kosalova, but Paul Bajanic. And he's still racing on. He's already a lap down, but he's going to go on. No, I'm sorry. He was on the tail end of the lead lap, and now he does go a lap down. Casanova moves past him on the inside. Let's see, where's Ron Walters at? Let's see who's around. Matt Holden's behind him, but oh no, Walters into that wall there a little bit, and just like Lance and Blair actually didn't have any real damage there, so that's good for the 99 driver. Boy, I tell you, this because he was in practice. You knew that he was feeling a little rusty when he said, okay, let me go practice some a little bit, and trying to get back into his head here, get his head wrapped around this track. And I think he will definitely be doing some practicing between now and tomorrow night with the late models. Now lap 113. 145, Casanova, your leader. 9.3 seconds ahead of second place Clay Rice. Terrell Rice is in that third position, followed by the 33 Oliver Stevens is fourth. 78 there, Sir Oliver. And now in the fifth position, had gotten passed by Paul Bajanic, but then he had a little bit of a spin and unfortunately lost it. I feel bad for Paul because he did all that work trying to get past the 78, but then lost it again. And unfortunately, only lost that one spot. So he went from fifth to sixth. It could have been worse. Oh, and just as I say that, he gets on the brakes again. The car coming around on him just a little bit. Now, I know in one of the previous races, he was telling me he tried a certain setting after qualifying, but he might have went the wrong way with it, and it might have made the car a little too loose. And who knows? That might have been the same thing that happened here tonight. Sometimes it's a fixed setup, but there are a couple of things, steering offset, and I'm trying to remember. I don't know if they can adjust brake bias or not. But, steering with this car, but steering offset and the steering ratio, you can adjust these couple of things. And there's a couple other little things, even with your own wheel, the way the range of your actual wheel, that can affect how you're handling of the car as well. So a couple of little things here and there, tricks of the trade that you can do legally to adjust your setup. But sometimes if you tweak with it, you might tweak yourself right out of a faster setting than what you had once the green flag pops. But right now it's he's still ahead of Ron Walters, though. He's in that sixth position. Ron Walters is all the way down in 11th. So in a sense, even though Andy Casanova is trying to run away with the win here tonight, it still could be a good points night for Paul Bajanic to try to close ground on Ron Walters. As they race along, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back, and you're watching the Hanks Hardware 145, part of the ViRL Weekly Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we are back at lap 1-8. I was going to say we have 18 laps to go there. My bad. On lap 128 of 145, make it 129. Sandy Koselova definitely having another very strong evening here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Now 16 laps to go. Clay Rice and Terrell Rice, the 12 there, and the 98 battling for the second and third position. Those brothers both getting past the 40 in there. Corey Bradley. Those guys duke it out. Where's Paul Bajanic? And he hasn't been in a whole lot of traffic at all. So he's had his spins, and ironically, there he is in Ron Walters. And that is not for position. Janik closing in a little more on the 99 there. Two teammates, as a matter of fact. Now 13 laps to go. And I dare say both of them might be a little glad when this one is over. And Koselova is down the road a little bit from them. Over 13 seconds ahead of second place Clay Rice and Terrell Rice, third. Now 11 laps to go. Andy Koselova getting on down the road. Now that's Oliver in front of him. She's 3 seconds down the road. And actually might catch her before we get the checkered flag. Been very smooth coming off the corners. Sometimes, like we heard Ron, he was just easy. He was just patting that throttle. Couldn't really apply the power. But Koselova definitely has the setup dialed in. Can be very smooth on applying the power coming off the corner. So now he's just over 2.5 seconds ahead of Sarah Oliver. That's not for position though. 8 laps to go. He's just getting a little bit closer to not a whole lot of traffic. It's basically her and Oliver Stevens. And you can see a few more cars though ahead of them off in the distance. We're at 7 laps to go. Now who knows? He might even dial it down just a little bit just to cruise on to the end and don't have anything funky happen. Sometimes you get to the end of the race and you know, sometimes it's hard to slow down. You don't, as a racer, you're not programmed to slow down. You always want to try to pace yourself, have a good pace, and maybe go faster if you can. But sometimes when you're trying to slow down, it kind of messes up your rhythm a little bit, whatever rhythm that you set up to that point. 5 laps to go as he crosses the stripe. So it's coming around there. It'll be 4 laps to go. Anyway, it's actually a good 16 seconds behind. So that's where Rice is there. And Kosalova almost to the point where he might. There's still 5 cars on the lead lap. Where's Sarah Oliver at? She's right there. That's not a battle with Bradley for position. But look at the cars there in front of her. Quite a few cars, almost a good portion of the field right there in front of the 78. It's your leader, Andy Kosalova. You can see him back there behind Bradley. This whole gather of cars here, and then there's your leader. It'll be 2 laps to go next time he comes to the stripe, which is right now. So one more circuit around, he'll be getting that white flag. So Andy Kosalova putting on another clinic here tonight at North Wilkesboro, making his way off of turn 4, coming down to the white flag, which is now in the air. One more time around for the 93 machine. Andy Kosalova making it look almost even easier here tonight at North Wilkesboro as he comes off of turn 4, coming to the checkered flag to grab the victory here tonight at North Wilkesboro. So a job well done there for the 93 there, Andy Kosalova. He'll be making his way down now to do a little celebrating, I believe. Or not. He just parks it. He just parks it at the start-finish line there. Unless he, I think what it was, he was just waiting to make sure all the cars have gone by before he starts doing the donuts. Oh, watch it, Andy! Oh no! Wow. Let's hear it for Sarah Oliver. Averted disaster there as your race winner celebrates. Wow, that was something. So congratulations to Andy Kosalova, and I guess he's gonna, maybe he'll spin it around and stop it behind me. I'm gonna bring him up to the winner's circle here, and matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up Paul and Ron as well, and we'll talk to them as well. Andy Kosalova doing a Polish victory lap here as he works his way around to, or a regular victory lap, what am I talking about? Oh, and there he comes down pit road. I think he's looking for victory lane. Does this track have a victory lane? Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, there it is. And he parks it right there. And that's where we'll grab him right there. And let's head on down there with him. Okay, folks, we're down here with race winner Andy Kosalova. Hey, Andy, you got a copy?
Yes,
Pretty good there, man. Hey, man, look like you barely broke a sweat out there tonight, man. What a great race out there for you tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I was sweating though. Got my fans out of my room and everything here.
Was that track kind of slick out there tonight, or how was it?
Yeah, it was. You know, the right rear, you could definitely be sliding around a lot. So I was trying to be careful of that, but still, I wanted to put some space between me if I could, and then kind of roll a little bit and not beat up the car too much. But yeah, it was overall it was a good race. I like this track.
I think you're gonna say that every week. Yeah, I like this track.
I may have
Langley too.
time too. Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
Langley. This is the first time I've really run this one, so yeah, it was good. It was good racing with Ron and Paul again too.
10-4. Let me check something with my daggone uh, Discord here again. Oh, I see what's going on. It's Stan. Don't go anywhere because my stupid Discord is acting up again because the folks can't hear you. I don't know why folks can't hear you. They should be able to hear you. Um, let's see. Let's see if we can fix that here. And boom, there we go. And say something again.
Yep.
Stand, don't go anywhere. There we go. Yeah, we got you now. Yeah, so everything you just said, go ahead and say it again so the folks can hear you. But congratulations on the win, though, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It was yeah, it was fun racing
fix that here.
again, and we'll yeah, I can't wait for next week. I don't know what track we're going to, but hopefully
Say something again. 10-4, man. It's a shame that you can't make it to the other races, because we have a lot more drivers in there and stuff. But yeah, man, congratulations again, man. Anybody want to give a shot? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to try the late models out for sure, but yeah, I think that's on Wednesdays. Maybe I'll be able to try that tomorrow. I don't know.
10-4. That will be tomorrow night, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so yeah, by all means, man, if you can make it out, and because the track's only going to get faster as the week goes on by here. So yeah, it'll be fun. They have a lot of fun out here with the late models and even the trucks too, actually.
Yeah, I definitely can't do Thursdays, but Wednesdays I could probably do.
10-4, man. We'll hopefully we'll see you out here tomorrow. But congratulations anyway, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Tony. Thanks for putting the races on for us.
10-4. And let me jump over here to Paul. Paul, man, I tell you what a rough race. Now you finished P6 though, and
I know.
so
Crazy.
you did gain some points on Ron, but you guys are. Now do
me
you?
and Ron got excused. We just got off vacation.
Yeah.
I got jet lag. Ron's got boat lag, and he's all fresh and
You
got new tires.
and you may also have In-N-Out burger lag as well.
Yeah, when you put an extra 20 pounds in the car, it kind of like doesn't help.
I tell you,
But
man.
yeah, just getting used to getting back. Like I said, you don't drive for 2 weeks. It takes
10,
a while to get back.
10-4, man. You think you might do some practicing with the late models before tomorrow?
I guess I have to now. Andy done made us look bad. I have to go learn something.
or that, or just shake some more rust off and stuff. Because to be completely out for a whole week and
Yes.
get back into that racing mindset. But I tell you, it feels like we've been on spring break or something though. But anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, just the guys I race with, man. They're cool, and it's fun to race, regardless if you win or lose, man. It's just a fun league.
Absolutely,
And I
man.
appreciate you putting it on.
10-4, man, and
Man.
we'll see you tomorrow
And
night.
shout out to Harold. I know he's still on vacation.
Oh yeah.
3 months now.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, take it easy now. Hey, Ron, you got a copy.
I got you, Tony.
I tell you, man, you hung in there, man, and you made it to that checkered flag, boy. I tell you, but that was some work tonight, though, wasn't it?
I was horrible. The car was so slippery. I just thought the whole deal was going to be save that rear tire, but something totally went wrong. It didn't work out. I don't want to blame the crew, but it can't. they've already left the track in shame, so I can't blame them. It's been it was a fun race, but we had a great conversation during the race, Tony. You didn't miss all that, but
Uh,
Andy definitely had a line that was perfect, and I couldn't keep up with that at all.
10-4, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, you, Tony. We enjoy these races. Look forward to them. I really appreciate you kind of adjusting the schedule around to suit our needs. That's great.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we don't want a bunch of AI cars running around. We got to have had the human drivers on track and stuff. And of course, we're in this kind of well, we're technically just now hitting summertime officially, but it's vacation time. And folks going to be doing stuff. Harold, he's away right now. He like Paul said, he'd love to be there right now. Shout out to him, but yeah, we'll keep on going tomorrow night, and you never know. Harold may stick his nose in here tomorrow or Thursday. You never know.
Well, have him do it. I look forward to these races every week just to have some fun chat with these boys there and enjoy a good race and a good broadcast.
10-4, man. Well, you guys go rest up for tomorrow night, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you,
Peace.
Tony.
Okay, that's it. Okay, folks. Well, that'll do it here for tonight, and let's go ahead and let's see if we can bring up the race results here for us and get those up on the screen. Where are the results at? There they are. And there, we got up there. Andy Kosolova, league win number 2 here. Clay Rice, second. Terrell Rice, third. Look on down the order and see where your favorite driver ended up at tonight. And like you said, we're only just getting started here, folks. And tomorrow night, I will be here with the late models. So you definitely won't want to miss that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.